try to keep the debris away from the inlet. Tomorrow morning I have asked Roads and Drainage to come in and start jetting out the drains. So anything clogged, weeds and debris that got down the drain, clogged it, to make sure the underground storm sewer system works. So we'll have those folks coming out. I asked Roads and Drainage to have them come out first thing in the morning and start work. So you see some big trucks, we call it jetters, and they'll be sucking the debris out, including the inlet, so at least we'll get some drainage. But the important part is, and I'm not saying I didn't look tonight, but I've noticed in other parts of the county, people aren't aware of these inlets through the drains, and they have been putting debris in. And then one night last week, what was it, Saturday night, I got a phone call like 10 o'clock at night saying my neighborhood flooded. Well, when we went out there was trees and limbs all over the inlets. So, you know, how can you drain if they're clogged? So if you consciously keep that in mind, that would be helpful for us. Thanks. Done. Now you.
All right. It's going to be long. That's why I have a seat. Good evening. Good evening. All right. And I'm with, as stated earlier, I'm with Orange County in the Office of Emergency Management. So our basic responsibility for this is to manage the overall process. So all of your needs going from post-storm, during the storm, and any other needs that you have met. So we're meeting a lot with our FEMA counterparts, state counterparts, to make sure that our needs are met here in Orange County. Your needs are met here in Orange County. So since the storm, we've qualified for individual assistance. So individual assistance is where you will go on to the either call 800 number, and I don't have a flyer, so I apologize for that. And there's a website, and we'll make sure that you all get that information. FEMA was in the area yesterday and today, I think, as a result of that, they were disaster survival assistance teams. And did anyone sign up with them that's here tonight? No, they didn't get a chance to meet you.
Online?
Whether you sign up online or you call the number, but they had a team that was in the community. If anybody signed up, they were going around. If not, I'll make sure they get back out here in the community to make sure. Or they may have left flyers on your doors. You did?
They were in Oak Crest, on Park, yesterday and today, going house to house.
Okay, so that was on that side, but they didn't come through the rest of the community? Okay.
They was on Wilma. I signed up, and quite a few people on Wilma signed up. So they were there all day, most all day.
Okay. So if I need to get them back, I will. They branched out because they're a small team, but there are several different communities that they do need to hit. So we will get them back out. This afternoon I had a meeting before I came here with a program that the U.S. Corps of Engineers is responsible for. It's called Blue Roof. It's Operation Blue Roof. This is a program where they'll come out. They're not putting tops on. These are a little better than the tops. And we're going to sign up for that program to get our county approved to be added to that. And then they're going to have individuals come through. So if you have damage on your roof, they will be able to not replace your roof, but they'll be able to put this device over your roof that will withstand any other type of weather that if it comes, whether rain, to keep it out, to keep further damage from happening to your home. It's totally free. There is, program qualifications as far as the amount of damage your roof has. If it's greater than 50% lost, then they will not do that one. But if it's less than 50% and to a certain extent, they will come out and they will put this over. If the fire department or anybody else has put a tarp on your home, they can remove that tarp to put this device down, which is stronger than a regular tarp. So that program will probably start within this week. So tonight we're going to register our county. They will probably approve us, and then we'll be on that starting probably no later than Wednesday. We've used the 311 system. Everybody's familiar with 311. Just dial 311. Provide them any issues you may be having. They provide the information to the different departments or divisions that can handle those situations. So we do encourage you to call 311. We've got a lot of people calling, you know, other state representatives, calling here, calling there, and that's fine. Give us the opportunity to first help you. We don't know what's happening in each individual home, what's happening to your home, and to call the state and tell them that we ain't doing nothing is not a fair assessment, should I say. So if you give us an opportunity, call 311, they will get the right information to the right department, to the right division, and then that's how we do it locally. Then if we're not handling your needs, then you can start calling the commissioner, call your state representative, call others. They're there for you as well, but we would like to have an opportunity to serve you also. We're in the process of opening disaster recovery centers. We're going to open 3 here in Orange County. We're going to try to put one in the Pine Hills area, which will service you all. We're going to put one up in the Poplar Rosemont area, and we're going to put one over on the east side. That's going to be the 3 areas we try to cover. So far, that's where we receive the most damage, so those individuals in those areas need the most care. We don't want to put one in here and have everybody going to the one and overwhelming. So that is coming. Also today, I heard about a food replacement program. They've already started down south. So I had one of my workers look into that. And basically what that's going to do, because of you all lost the SNAP and the EBT. Okay, I'm aware of that one as well. So what they're going to do, once we sign up again and get registered, so people in this area will be able to receive the whatever funds or whatever they have, then you will be able to sign up. They will give you a stipend to replace, you know, the food that you had in your freezers that went bad. Now, what the commissioner just handed me, we are aware of. They got the, and they call it DSNAP program, but that one, I think, is for individuals who are not on welfare. They can get a stipend of money, and then the ones who are on and receive EBT cards, they will give you a percentage and have it added. That's a state program. So the state is in contact with our office and others to run that program. So I think we're trying to set up a conference call with them tomorrow so we can let them know what our situations are here in Orlando, in Orange County. The other thing I would like for you all to help us with is staying informed. Okay, we have devices out there. We got our 311, as I mentioned, that you can call. They have information that we're doing on a constant basis. We have the county website. They're keeping that updated with different information. We have apps. If you have the smartphone, there's OCFL Alert, and then there's Orange County Alert. What we're doing as we receive information, these are opt-in options that you have to stay alert or stay informed. And as we receive information and we need to get it to you, then we will send it to you. We're also going to use our local media, radio and television. So when we receive the applications from FEMA for the Blue Roof Operation Program, we're going to push that number out. And we're going to do the same thing when we get the, for the food program, we're going to push that number out. When we set up our DRCs, once we get that done, we're going to push that information out. And these are the methods we push it out on. We'll use media. They're talking about it now, so everybody should get it. But we're also going to send it to devices that you may have if you're registered to receive that information. So that makes it easier for you to stay informed if you would just sign up for those different types of programs that we have. All right. If you have any information, if you have any questions about anything, you can always call our office. And I have a couple cards here tonight. But please call 311 so they can put it into our system, and we will receive that information as well. All right. I'm gonna pass it on to. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the one I just mentioned. Let me see that real quick, Mark. So Mark pulled it up. This is OCFL Alert. All right, so it has the different things on here. You can get alerts, and then you can also find activity. So it's a pretty active map that we've put together. And it's got an FAQ on there, so you can pull that up as well. So if you have any questions about a different subject, pull up your frequently asked questions, and you'll have basic information that will inform you on what's going on. And they keep this up to date, pretty much up to date, so you will have the information there. All right.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alan Cole, and I'm with Orange County Solid Waste Division. Just wanted to give you guys an update as to what the Solid Waste Division is doing in the recovery process. So, as of last week, we know that during that time, the garbage service actually got shifted because we lost the day on Monday because of the hurricane. So the haulers, they all ran. They actually worked on the weekend to make sure that all the garbage was collected, all the recycling, the garbage was collected. We do encounter some issues, especially after the hurricane, with blockage of the roadway or low-hanging wires, which those get reported so we can address those as well. But all the garbage itself last week was collected. Now we are on schedule this week for your garbage and your recycling. Everything is on schedule this week. Now, the yard waste debris itself, as everybody is encountering, there's a lot of debris that is out there. So for the regular yard waste collection, the haulers are still running, but we're a little bit behind on the yard waste. But we're going to continue to stay diligent to collect the 3 cubic yards of everybody's home that you have curbside. So it will be bags, bundles, cans. The hauler will be out there picking those up, the 3 cubic yards as you should, and we'll continue to work that until we can get everything down back to some level of normalcy. Now, if you have perishable food, like food from your refrigerator that might have spoiled, now under our program, we said everything should fit in a can. But we have to be realistic under these circumstances that, you might have additional material that will not fit in these containers. So the haulers are aware that if you have material that you got from your refrigerator that is perishable, that you can actually place them in a bag or additional can and place that next to your garbage can, and they'll collect that as well under these particular circumstances. So I wanted folks to be aware of that as well. The haulers are running a lot of additional equipment to try to make sure that we stay on point, and as well as with our yard waste debris, they're running a lot of additional equipment and manpower to try to make sure that we can get our safe back to some level of normalcy. So just be patient with us, especially with the yard waste. We want to make sure that the garbage is on point, which that is correct. We're right there where we need to be. We're up to date and current. But our yard waste, we're having a little bit of delay, so we'll keep working on that until we get everything back to normal. That's it. Any questions?
Yeah, we'll take questions at the end if you don't mind.
Okay, sure.
Mr. Bell, you want to?
Certainly. Good evening. Good evening. Lonnie Bell, Family Services Department. So you just heard from the main activities from the county, from Public Works and the emergency response and utilities. They're probably addressing the bulk of your needs, but once those activities are subsided, then there might be other things that prop up that we might be able to assist with, and that's where the Family Services Department comes in. We have a number of departments: community action, neighborhoods, veterans, crisis assistance, youth and family services, consumer fraud. All those might be able to assist with some of the things that you're facing once power comes back on, you get your furniture moved out, emergency response has gotten FEMA out there, and so once those things are done, there still might be some other needs that you have, and that's where the Family Services Department will come in. I reiterate what Ron has just said. 311 is the key. Everything should go into 311. 311 will route it to the appropriate department, and that gives us an opportunity to track all the requests or all the concerns that are out there in the community. Some of the things that our department has done already, the Neighborhoods Organization has gone out to Orlo Vista and canvassed the community about what some of the needs are. We had some of our caseworkers out at Barnett Park over the last couple of days talking with families that were there about what their needs are. Right now, crisis assistance is the main thing that we have available. We can have other things available based on the Board of County Commissioners meeting tomorrow. I'm sure Commissioner and others will bring up some of the needs of the community, and that's where we'll get a leeway to go beyond our crisis assistance offering, which we do day in and day out. So that's Family Services Department. I know you have some questions. We're going to be here as long as necessary to address all of your needs. Thank you for your opportunity to speak with you this evening.